piano. That's right. Sensitive. Very sensitive.
You promised you wouldn't bring this up.
Sorry to bring back things.
He seemed like he was some, bright idea and such a great future going for him.
You know this, but actually, my brother, Gabe Coot, who's also voice actor, played me.
Okay.
There you go. A little trivia for you.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. So I'm not totally.
No.
And you did Double D from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Well, that's great, sir. Welcome to the show. Hi. Welcome to my neighborhood. Excuse me, may I ask, how do you know about Ed and Eddie?
Because I used to watch it.
On television?
All of the
Before
time.
they took off the air? Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Oh, it was for like 13 seasons.
Well, no, on Cartoon Network.
No, it didn't show it up here.
Yeah, so, what up? What up? What do you guys want to talk about? Gundam Seed, Destiny, what's up? So we're here for to answer your questions.
I heard if they were going to make a third Gundam Seed series, to step up, like, just the sheer amount of destruction they do in the second series, they'd actually have to blow up the moon. Like, just to step it up.
Like right now there's a new movie on the sequel of Destiny, but it's on hiatus because the author's sick. Or the person that plays actor sick or something. It's a scriptwriter that's sick.
Someone's sick right now?
No, it's the scriptwriter for the sequel movie of Gundam Seed Destiny.
Couldn't tell you.
So it's on hiatus.
No, we don't know anything about sick people. But blowing up the moon, I think that's
They pretty much did it at the end of the first series with the gamma ray lasers. I mean, they blew up.
They passed for me like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Read that again.
yeah.
Was it true that at the end of C, Kira was supposed to die being struck by the Genesis and Alton was supposed to be crippled?
Kira wasn't dead. Kira can't die.
No, like the original script was supposed to be like that, I heard.
I have no idea. Honestly, I go in and the ending they give me is the ending they give me. I don't know about all the alternate endings that perhaps may have happened. As far as I know, I'm not crippled at the end of it. Yes?
Changing a little bit here. When you guys are in the studio, do you guys get to work a lot together, or are you always like by yourself doing your solo stuff?
No.
Almost always. Well,
Yeah, we're always
The only time we actually get to work together on something is if we do Walla together, but on Walla just means we're doing group background stuff, and sometimes we'll stick 3 or 4 people in the studio and we'll do background Walla. But all these intimate scenes that you see between the characters where we're mad, Afrin and Shin are going at it, or Gar and Afrin, or whoever.
seriously, it's like a phone conversation.
Yeah. And you basically have to just rely on what you're reading in front of you and responding to. And sometimes you get to hear, it depends, like when they dub the show, they have a long list of the actors and they bring them in one by one. So if you're down the list, if you're the first person in for that set of episodes, there's actually no dubbing done, you're the first person, so all you're going to hear is the Japanese stuff. But if you're, let's say you're number 7 down the list, there's 6 people that have gone in and dubbed, so sometimes you're going to hear performances within the show, and then you'll get a sense of what's going on in terms of performance. But
it's fun either way, actually, because sometimes if you're the first person, then you can kind of do whatever you want, and they have to work with what you get.
And you're not there by the time they have to, so.
Yeah, that's right. Well, but then as well, it's fun. It feels more like you're acting when you hear all the voices and you're trying to make it realistic.
So I have a question. What would you say was the hardest thing to dub in Gundam Seed? Because I know, sometimes there's weird, I guess, like it doesn't translate, scenes might not translate well to English or, the way the mouths are. Was there a certain scene that was really
all the emotional stuff is the most hard, for me personally, because there were scenes where Afrin killed his father in the first series at the end.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the emotional stuff is really hard to play because they want crying. But the thing about crying and dubbing crying is either when people really cry, it's like the uggo cry, and it doesn't sound good in dubbing, and it just sounds like you sound ridiculous. You need to do that. Or it's trying to find that balance between sounding real enough but not too real, and so crying is always difficult.
Yeah, and crying But when you're dubbing something, you have to control it because
Yeah.
you see the mouth going.
Yeah.
Right? If it has to go, then
The racking stop, you're trying to match it right after
Yeah.
shoulder.
So,
Comes out. Well, I know you guys have to deal with that a lot in Dungeon C, so.
A lot of emotional stuff on that show.
In dubbing too, there's a fine line between crying and laughing. Like sometimes you're crying and it sounds like you're laughing. Especially like you said when you're trying to match the shrugging of the shoulders. It's not funny, it's very sad. That's not sad. Crying in the movie, yeah, that sounds like a cat.
You can have one of the ones.
Alright, I have plenty of questions to ask you, believe me. So, who do you think would win a fight? Athranzola or Setsunev? Athranzola or Setsunev, say from Benedict Blow.
Oh, you're mixing serious, man. You can't do that. You can't mix serious like that, man. That's weird. I don't think, honestly, I don't think Athen could beat another guy.
Good answer.
Yeah, he could kick a lot of girls' asses, but not. Sorry. Anybody else? Anybody? Whoa.
When you were dubbing, is there ever like a moment where you figure, well, maybe I can think of a better line, maybe I should talk to the people, see if this would work better in this situation other than what they
Yeah.
Usually when that happens, you give them the line that they've requested, so the line that's actually scripted on the script. We do that line and then we'll suggest to the director, I think it would be kind of fun if we did this. And so they'll use that as the alt line. So they'll deliver both of those lines to the people in Japan or whoever's making the final decisions. So they can choose, and sometimes they will choose the line that we've written.
Yeah.